personal brand. Damn it, it's personal brand is not the all cure magic pill. Hey everybody, this is Tejal. Once again, we're back. And this week I wanted to talk to you guys about something that's relevant and it's happening currently. Not sure how many of you pay attention to Twitter and what's going on, but I think most of you know about Roseanne Barr, who she is. She had a hit sitcom that came back. She made a tweet and got fired. Yeah, her show, her name on the show, she was the title cast, and they canceled the show. They laid her off. ABC did that. Disney did that. Disney owns ABC, so there's that. So why is that relevant? I hate talking about politics. I hate talking about all those things. But it's relevant with you guys because actions have consequences. I know a lot of you are being sold into like the whole, hey, if you have a personal brand, it's gonna land you that job. No, there's no data out there that proves that if you have a personal brand, you will be landing that job sooner. Can it help? Yes. Can it hurt? Yes. What's gonna land you that job is what sets you apart in networking. Let's backtrack a little bit here and talk about social media. I know a lot of you are starting to get active, commenting on LinkedIn, other social medias. Employers look at these things. When you're applying to jobs, you have your LinkedIn profile on your resume, which I strongly suggest you do. But there's also another thing about it. So they look at your LinkedIn profile, they look at your activity, and they see what kind of comments you're making or what kind of things you're doing. If you're going around spewing negative comments, saying hateful things, that doesn't help you. We live in America. We have the freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and social media is definitely part of the freedom of speech, but that freedom also has consequences. The government can't shut you up. The freedom of speech, here's what it means. So many people get this confused. The government cannot hold what you say against you unless it's a criminal offense, right? So you can say whatever you want on any social media you want, and the government cannot come after you unless it's a threat to national security and you're talking about an attack, bombings, like it's highly sensitive stuff, like you're talking about killing somebody or something like that. Then the government can come after you. But if you're just saying he's a jerk, go kill yourself or something like that, that's not something that government is going to hold against you unless you're doing something, right? We clear. You can criticize the government, you can criticize the president, you can criticize your boss, whatever. You have the freedom of speech. Now, let's take it a little bit further. That freedom of speech does not apply to your employer. You say something, you do something stupid on social media, your employer can and will fire you. Why? Because when you are employed, whether you like it or not, you're representing the employer. People will associate you with your employer, and they will, if what you're saying is reflecting negatively on the employer, they have every right to fire you for that. And they can fire you for no reason. They don't have to give you a reason, but it all comes down to emotional intelligence, right? This is the way I think about it. If I wouldn't want the Dalai Lama or my grandfather or my late mother to read and feel ashamed of me, I'm not going to post it, if that makes sense. Think about it this way. Would you want your grandma to read, or your grandfather, whoever you respect a lot, would you want them to read what you're writing on another person's post? If the answer is no, don't post it. If you really want to vent and take your anger out, go write it somewhere else, print it, burn it, and you will feel a lot better. No need to post it on that person's page, especially on social media. So, personal brand. Is it important? It's a personal decision. Should you have it? Personal decision. Do you need to pay somebody hundreds and hundreds of dollars to create your personal brand? No. Can it help you? Yes. Can it hurt you? Yes. You have to be very careful of what kind of stuff and content you're putting out there. So yeah, that's this Thursday's lesson for you guys. If you have thoughts, comments, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you know somebody that could really use this advice, don't forget to share it with them. Kind of be subtle about it, okay? Just be subtle about it when you're sending somebody this video. And don't forget to subscribe. I put out videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays. We'll see you guys next week.